Biotin is thought to be a miracle worker for hair health among certain circles, but have you ever wondered what the science actually has to say? Today we're looking at a common claim that biotin or vitamin B7 can make your hair grow thicker, stronger, or faster. But first, let me introduce myself. I'm Lauren, a registered dietitian with over 20 years of experience who loves breaking down the science for you. Let's back up before we dig into the science and uncover a basic question. What is biotin? Biotin is a water-soluble vitamin that helps your body process fats, proteins, and amino acids, aka key building blocks needed for healthy hair growth. Because hair and nails are made of keratin, a protein that helps form their structure. Some have suggested that extra biotin might enhance hair or nail growth because of its role in keratin production. Biotin seems to have a positive role in hair health, but when it specifically comes to hair growth, that's when things get murky. One review looked at several reported cases where biotin supplementation resulted in significant hair improvement or growth. However, it's important to note that in each case, there was either a deficiency, malnutrition, or medication that interfered with biotin levels. So in those rare conditions where biotin is genuinely deficient or cannot be properly processed, supplementing biotin did help restore normal hair or nail growth, but the authors underline that these situations are uncommon. More recently, another review re-examined the literature, but applied stricter criteria, only human studies of oral biotin alone for hair growth or quality. Only 3 studies met the qualifying criteria. Among those, a double-blind, placebo-controlled trial in women with hair loss compared 10 milligrams per day of biotin versus placebo for 4 weeks. The result? Both groups improved from baseline, and there was no significant difference between the biotin group and placebo in terms of hair growth or sebum measures. This implies that there is no convincing evidence that biotin alone improves hair growth in people without documented deficiency. So here are the main points. If a person has a diagnosed biotin deficiency, then biotin supplementation can lead to improvements in hair health. But remember that biotin deficiency is relatively rare in the United States. For the majority of people who follow balanced and healthy diet and no known deficiency, there is no strong clinical evidence that taking extra biotin in supplement form will boost hair growth, thickness, or quality. Many of the positive stories you hear involve supplements that mix biotin with other vitamins, minerals, or botanicals. That makes it impossible to attribute any benefit exclusively to biotin. Want to make sure you're getting enough? The recommended daily intake for biotin is about 30 micrograms per day. Some biotin-rich foods are eggs, salmon, sweet potatoes, and almonds. Eggs are one of the easiest sources of biotin, with one cooked egg providing about 30% of your recommended daily intake needs. A 3-ounce salmon has about 17% of the daily value. Half-cup serving of sweet potato provides about 8% of the daily value, and 1/4 cup almonds has about 5% of the daily value. So ultimately, if you're eating a balanced diet, you probably won't see much of a difference by taking extra biotin. But if your healthcare provider has suggested that you have a deficiency, a supplement may be worth a try. If you liked this breakdown, please subscribe and stick around for more evidence-based nutrition videos and simple explanations that cut through the noise. Have you tried biotin supplementation? Let us know in the comments.